Hi everybody, we're talking all about Gua Sha today. So if you haven't heard of Gua Sha, where have you been? It is everywhere at the moment. I think because we're all at home looking for ways to have a little bit of self-care, a bit of time for ourselves, a little bit of escapism, but at the same time look after ourselves. Gua Sha has been around for many years, but it's really took the Western world by storm in the last few years. And the Hayo'u method by Katie Brindle, who is a Chinese medicine practitioner, brought these tools to the market a good few years ago. But if you haven't heard of Katie, do look her up because she is fantastic. Her knowledge of the Chinese medicine tools and her whole ethos is just so interesting. We have taken them on at Skin Gym because we really believe that when you're looking after your skin, you've got to look at it as a holistic approach. So you'll know very much that we treat the body from within as well as topical. And I think very much so at the moment, we've got to look at our well-being as well and taking that time out. And what we love about this method of Gua Sha is that literally 1 minute will make a difference to your skin each day. And I think we can all probably spare a minute to look after ourselves. Think of it a little bit like brushing your teeth. You can take that time out 2 minutes a day, twice a day hopefully, to brush your teeth. It's the same with your skin. Hopefully you can do it twice a day, but if not, once a day will still make a big difference to your skin. The whole process of it really is about getting the blood circulation, the lymph going, so that you can bring the blood and the nutrients to the surface of the skin rather than away from the skin. So you go a lovely flushed pink colour afterwards, which calms down super quick, and it feels so relaxing to do. It's like a hug for your skin. So you've got the option of using different oils. So Hayo'u have got their own oil, which I will use today. Or those of you that are using Environ, you can also use your A/C oil on your skin, so you can choose. If you want to use a cream, you can, but you probably will end up using quite a lot of cream. So first of all, you need to make sure that you cleanse your skin. You want a nice clean skin, and then you want to apply your oil of choice to the skin. And you want enough so that you've got a little bit of slip to the skin. I'm just gonna apply. So my skin goes pink quite easily, so I'll get a nice flush. So you've got the choice of tools. So the most popular one probably is the Jade, and this is the most common. It's got a lovely curved edge with the Hayo'u method one, and it's got a lovely curve here so that you can do some pressure points if you wish. If you're pregnant, I would probably just use it more as a massage tool rather than doing the pressure points. It's safe, but just as a precaution more than anything. And you're going to start off by doing some nice cooling action on the skin. So you can just place it on the skin, and it's gorgeous because it just retains the coolness, so instantly it helps to calm the inflammation. I think the biggest bit that I've noticed the difference with is in my eyes. I don't know if you wake up with puffiness in the eyes, it instantly takes the puffiness down. I'm going to spend a little bit more than 1 minute just so that I can show you exactly how to do it. And as well, if you've got more time, then absolutely spend more time. When you're doing Gua Sha, you want to make sure that you're always taking it to the lymph, so you're lifting it up and out. So working with your skin's natural blood flow. So we'll start on the neck, and you want to use this part of your Gua Sha. So this, as I said, is the Jade, and all I'm going to do is bring it down the neck. You want to avoid this part of your neck, so it's dead easy to do, and it just feels lovely, especially if you've got any tension in your neck. You can apply a fairly firm pressure. It's actually known as scraping, and traditionally they would use maybe spoons or coins or anything in China that they could get hold of, that they would just scrape the skin, and often they would bruise the skin. I think we've adapted a slightly different method for more for sort of the healing and the relaxation benefits, but the process is still the same. So we're just working with the lymph to really stimulate the blood flow, bringing all that blood flow to the skin and just helping to get the blood flow going. And then we're going to work with this bit just on the jawline. I think this is my favourite part. I think probably we're talking so much, and I think I grind my teeth as well in my sleep, so I always create a lot of tension. I always find that you can see quite a contoured lift here straight after doing it. So you can combine this with your other home treatments. So it might be that you're using things like Revival mask, you might be using your anti-pollution mask, you might be using the roll kits. So you could use this alongside any of those. So if you're just doing it for a minute, you would just do each move just a couple of times just to wake the skin up. And then you're going to use this part, and again you're going to bring out and lift up. So you can start to see on my cheeks I go a nice pink colour, which means that you're getting the blood flowing. It calms down really quickly. Just lifting up and out, and then the same underneath the eye, just lifting up and out to the temple. Oh, it's just so relaxing. Just doing this in the morning if you get time. If I'm honest, I don't always have time in the morning to do it. Everything's a bit of a rush, but I always finish the day with this. And this, oh, on your brow just feels amazing. And then bring it up over your, it's dead easy to do because it almost just follows your natural contour of your face. So it's difficult to go wrong as long as you're bringing it up and out. So we do a few different stones. We've got the jade, which if you're going to use it in the evening, I'd go for the jade. We've got the rose, which if you're slightly sensitive, this pressure point just feels amazing. You can also do it if you're doing both sides like this, if you suffer from headaches. And then just pressure point here. And we've got the rose quartz, which is more of your sensitive. We also have some precision tools, which you can go a little bit deeper, but when you're first starting out, I would go with the, I would go with these are called the restorers. Just pressing. And then just pulling out. And voila, and then you would do the same, but can you see how it's just lifted and my skin just looks less puffy? So that is your Gua Sha. So these are now available. We are going to be doing lots more videos on how to do so. This is the Beauty Restorer, so a really good one to start with. Enjoy. Let me know if you've got any questions.